What's up, everybody? And today we're reacting to top 7 badass planes of the US military. This is by US Military News. I'm excited to watch this. I'm sure I already know a couple of them on there, but my hope is, because it's 10 minutes and 55 seconds long, is that they give us some information about each plane, because I'm trying to learn more about aircraft. I don't know much about it. I'm hyped about it because I kind of want to watch the new Top Gun film, which I'm trying to convince Steph to watch it with me. Steph, yay or nay? Top Gun. She doesn't know. Guys, like this video. If this video gets over 500 likes, Stephanie's watching Top Gun with me, the new film. All right, I haven't got a question of the day, but I'm just gonna pop this up. I'm gonna start reacting to it. Again, there'll be a link to the original video down below. Go over there, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Very important that you do that. Let's go. All right, there's the volume up. I want to hear all the planes. I want to hear all the thick boys.
The top 7 badass planes of the U.S. military.
Okay, let's do this. The most badass planes. Isn't that the BBC, like, intro thing? I'm pretty sure that's the BBC intro thing.
There is little in the world that can match the simultaneous awesomeness and mystery of a badass plane.
It's true. It's very true.
The paragon of modern innovation.
It's very true.
Largely pass invisibly above us.
We can safely say as well that the US has the best aircraft. We can safely say that. I know that Russia and China keep their cards close to the chest, but at the same time, after seeing how badly Russia have messed up Ukraine, we can pretty much confirm now that the US by far have the best aircraft.
They decide battles and wars, yet only a few lucky soldiers get to see them.
It's true. It's true.
Blah, blah, blah words. Let's look at some incredible machinery. 7.
Oh, this bad boy. We know about the F-35. Oh.
5 Lightning II.
It's a good one. It's a fast boy.
Love it or hate it, and there are plenty on both sides, the F-35 is the biggest and most important military aircraft program in the world today.
It's so cool.
First conceived in the Joint Strike Fighter program in 1992, the F-35 entered service in 2015, though serious technical problems remain, including issues with the stealth coating and night vision cameras.
I did not know that they have a little bit of issues with it. That's very interesting.
The F-35 is a multi-role aircraft to replace the aging fleets of F-16s, FA-18s, A-10s, and AV-8Bs. Unlike them,
it's so
it has the advantage
sexy.
of stealth
Look at
and
that.
advanced sensors. An impressive helmet-mounted display not only replaces the traditional heads-up display projected on the canopy to show speed, fuel, and other data,
God,
but
so
provides
cool.
infrared imagery at all angles so the pilot can see through the aircraft. The F-35
So cool.
can act as a mobile sensor package, spotting targets and handing off data to less capable aircraft around it, boosting their effectiveness.
I think it's by far the most, like, advanced aircraft in the world. Can we say that?
The F-35 successfully conducted its first airstrikes in Iraq. Bombing ISIS tunnels is not a true test of modern aircraft.
No, it's not.
And whether the world's first trillion-dollar program pays off remains to be seen.
Trillion-dollar program. Do you know, I'd love to, I don't want it to ever happen, but an F-35 in a dogfight with another aircraft, I don't want it to happen for obvious reasons. I don't want anyone to go to war with each other or whatever, but it'd be so interesting to see how much it would dominate, because it would.
6.
The F-22 Raptor.
Raptor.
It's so cool. Look at it.
The first 5th-generation fighter aircraft, the
Wow.
F-22 is a stealthy air superiority aircraft able to cruise at supersonic speeds with a fearsome load of advanced weapons. To many, it is still the greatest air-to-air combat vehicle ever devised.
Yeah. Fair one. That's the thing. The F-35 is still relatively new. There's still some kinks it's got to work out. It's a thick boy. This is like your gold standard right here, isn't it?
F-22 was the product of the Advanced Tactical Fighter program to replace the F-15 in the 1980s and eventually entered service in 2005.
So cool.
It was built with 2 key capabilities in mind. One was supercruise, being able to travel at high speeds for extended periods, not just in short bursts like the F-15.
Yeah.
The other was stealth. The F-22 is all but invisible to radar, so it can spot and engage enemy aircraft long before they ever realize it's there.
This is all
Rising
American.
production costs meant that numbers of F-22 were strictly limited, and plans to acquire 750 F-22s were soon scaled back, and only 187 operational aircraft were
Interesting.
built.
I
While there
wonder,
are some
is that the current number? Let me know if you know by the in the comment section down below.
concerns over having such a small elite fighter force, nobody doubts the F-22's capability.
Yep. God, it's so cool. So cool. Makes me want to play, what's that flying game that you can play? I forgot what it's called.
Boeing B-52 Stratofortress.
The big boy. The thick boy. With the big guns.
64 years after it entered service, the venerable
64
B-52 is the most numerous aircraft in the U.S. Air Force bomber fleet,
Yep.
having outlasted aircraft meant to replace it.
Okay.
Often called the Buff, big,
The
ugly,
Buff.
fat fellow, that's the polite version, the B-52 was designed in the depths of the Cold War as a nuclear bomber.
The big
It
one.
had the range to carry atomic
Sheesh.
warheads deep into the heartland of the USSR. Originally intended for high-altitude flight, it was modified for low-level operations when flying under the radar became essential.
Wow.
Another shift produced the Big Belly B-52 for conventional bombing, carrying 84 500-pound bombs internally and 24 750-pound bombs on wing pylons.
Wow. Wow, guys. The U.S. dominates the airspace. We know it does.
Formations of B-52s wrought havoc in Vietnam
Look at
with
that.
mass raids. The B-52 has a unique arrangement of 8 engines and 4 pods. All
Jeez.
attempts to replace these with 4 new engines have been rejected, and a forthcoming upgrade will retain the 8-engine configuration.
Look at the size of the wingspan on that. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, it's massive, the wingspan of that.
The
Sheesh.
B-52 is still going strong with no sign of giving up, and some predict it will keep flying for 100 years.
Why not, right? Why not? If it works, why not? Why not? Where's that fortress in the sky, though?
4.
Oh, not yet.
Donald
The
Douglas
F-15 Eagle. Ooh. Okay.
Introduced in 1976, the F-15 was meant to be an unbeatable air superiority
76. Holy cow. That was a long time ago.
fighter, and it delivered. Its record in combat of over 100 kills with no losses is unrivaled. The twin-engine
Oh, 0 losses.
combines agility with speed, reaching Mach 2.5 at high altitude. It's equally capable of losing long-range AMRAAM missiles guided by its powerful AN/APG-63 radar,
That
or
one.
mixing it up in dogfights with short-range sidewinders. The F-15's potential for the ground attack was later exploited in the F-15E Strike Eagle variant. This uses the
Ace Combat's the game. I remember now. Makes me want to play Ace Combat. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me play that.
plane's size and power to haul an impressive load of precision bombs.
Unbelievable.
The basic design has proven so strong that even 40 years on, the Eagle continues to be effective.
Yeah.
With the F-15 SE Silent Eagle stealth variant and the F-15X
Oh, look at
Advanced
that!
Eagle threatening to undercut the advantages of more modern aircraft.
I like that it's like blacked out. Oh, God, it looks so good. Sheesh. Look at that.
3.
Okay.
Rockwell B-1 Lancer.
Okay, we're getting into some here that I've not seen before now, which is very interesting.
More commonly known as the Bone from B-1, the
Yeah,
B-1
makes
has
sense.
battled through a storm of criticism and program cancellations to become a key element of the U.S. Air Force's strategic bomber force.
Interesting. I've not seen this one before, I don't think.
1970 as a Mach 2 high-altitude nuclear bomber to replace the B-58 Hustler and B-52.
It's over
The B-1
50
was
years
canceled
old.
in 1977, but resurrected in the 80s due to delays in the more advanced B-2 Spirit.
Okay.
The new version was optimized for low-level, under-the-radar incursions at subsonic speeds.
Yep.
The B-1 has a combat radius of 3,000 miles without refueling and carries a phenomenal 125,000 pounds of bombs, the most of any bomb.
Holy.
After the START
That's a
agreement
lot.
of 1995, the B-1's nuclear capability was
So this plane's very efficient. Very efficient.
removed, and it was retasked as a purely conventional bomber. Equipped with the sniper targeting pod, the B-1 was able to carry out precision strikes in Iraq, and more recently, it acted as an aerial cruise missile carrier in strikes against Syria.
Wow.
Now the AGM-158C long-range anti-ship missile could give the B-1 a new maritime strike role, sinking vessels from outside the range of air defenses.
Holy cow. They actually blew up a ship there. You wouldn't believe that that was 50 years old. It looks like something from sci-fi shows, doesn't it? And this is what I'm saying about the US being so dominant in the air. Like, the technology they have is unrivaled. Here's the big boy!
C-130 Hercules.
Look at this thick boy. It can pack a punch, guys.
In service since 1956, the four-engined
1956. It's nearly 70 years old.
C-30, or HERC, is still the definitive rugged tactical transport.
Yeah, it is.
It is operated from unpaved runways in every theater of operation from Vietnam onwards.
Wow.
The AC-130 gunship version, aka Spooky, mounts
The
an array
gunship.
of weapons, including a 105mm howitzer, the biggest gun on any modern aircraft,
Yep.
as well as rapid-firing 40mm and 25mm cannons.
So we've seen a video on this. If you haven't seen it, go back and look at it. Oh my God, look at them weapons on that. It's literally a fortress in the sky. That's literally what it's a tank in the sky. It's a flying tank.
In 2017, the C-130 took on an unlikely new role, dropping the outsized Moab, massive ordnance air blast, or mother of all bombs, the largest bomb ever used in action on an ISIS tunnel complex in Afghanistan.
Wow.
It may be an old plane, but the C-130 is still full of surprises.
It's still a thick boy, isn't it? Look at that. It's like the definitive military plane as well. When you see this and it flies by, it's like the definitive one, isn't it? It's like a modern day Spitfire. Lancaster bomber. It's like a modern day Lancaster bomber. What is that?
Child Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II.
What is that? Look at the weapons on that.
Better known as the Warthog for its looks, the A-10 is a slow, low-tech aircraft weighed down by armor plate and armed with a giant gun. It looks more steampunk than 21st century.
Yeah, it does.
The A-10 is a battle-proven veteran that's won the hearts of the foot soldiers it supports, if not Air Force generals, who have repeatedly tried to retire it.
Yeah, I bet. It's a thick boy,
The
that,
A-10 was
isn't it?
introduced in 1977 as a straightforward tank buster to prevent massed Soviet armored divisions from overrunning Europe.
It's effective.
It would survive by staying low, executing brief pop-up attacks, and with built-in protection, including a titanium bathtub that encloses the pilot, proof against 23mm anti-aircraft cannon fire.
You can see, though, why people have been trying to get rid of that. It's a good vehicle. It can do the job. It's accurate, blah, blah, blah. But when you've got stuff like the F-35 coming in, the F-22 still cracking on, you've got these bombers that are incredible as well. That really efficient one, I forgot the name of it. Which one was that? The B-1 Lancer. Like, you've got these really efficient planes as well. It makes you wonder whether there is a place for this, right?
For armament, in addition to a respectable bomb load, the A-10 has the mighty 30mm GAU-8 Avenger,
Yeah.
a 7-barrel Gatling gun firing 70 armor-piercing rounds a second. The cannon takes up 1/6 of the A-10's weight. Credited with destroying 987 Iraqi tanks in the 1991 Gulf War and doing more damage to Iraqi ground forces than all other Allied aircraft combined.
So there you go.
It has since been upgraded to deliver smart bombs and remains the close support aircraft par excellence.
There you go. So it is still, you know, it has a purpose still, right? Wow, there's some good planes in that video, guys. Let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite. I've got to say, I understand why people are probably a little bit yeah or nay with the F-35 because it's new, it's big, it's full of technology, and you have to admit when technology is there, it also has the likelihood of going wrong. It's still got some kinks in it. I understand that. But it's so cool. It's so, like, sci-fi, isn't it? You'd expect to see it on, like, God, what's that sci-fi show that I absolutely love? God damn it, what's it called? The Expanse. You'd see it on something like that, wouldn't you? But the F-22 is the gold standard, in my opinion. It's the gold standard, right? You can't. At the end of the day, there's still nothing that's going to beat an F-22. Even if you upgrade to something as crazy as the F-35, the F-22 is still a gold standard plane, and it's not gonna be beaten anytime soon, is it? Let's be honest. Members, you're amazing. I love you. I couldn't do this without you. I honestly couldn't make videos every single day if it wasn't for these beautiful people going across the screen right now. So thank you for supporting the channel as much as you do. I genuinely appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what your favorite vehicle, what your favorite aircraft is, and let me know what you want me to react to next in the comment section down below. But for now, members, I love you. And I've already said that. I don't know why I'm saying it again. Links down below to all my usual stuff. My 2 other channels, Original Adventures. Go and check it out if you want to see some vlogs. If you want to see a tour of our school bus. And the Sword and Scabbard if you want to see some fantasy over there as well, guys. Okay? Other than that, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.